Good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 25th. I hope you're having a great morning so far. Today, our goal is to learn about the special bonus features that Google Forms has for us. You are going to add images, change the color, and make it a quiz. Let's click here on our waffle and go to Google Forms. It's the purple one, purple. Royalty. Okay. Now, you already made a beautiful survey. You're going to make it even more cool. So I'm going to click on my survey that I already did. And I'm going to show you how to add a beautiful image and how to change the colors. Finally, I'll show you how to make it a quiz. So let's click on the top right here, and I'm going to remove all of the beautiful picture. Okay, so now we have our survey. Now we are going to add an image at the top. So I click on the color palette. Oops, move, Mrs. Basili. Okay, and it's called the header. The head is at the top of your body. Header is at the top of a document. I'm going to choose an image. You can choose an image that exists already. If you want, you can upload a picture that you take with your phone, for example. But Mrs. Basili is going to keep it simple, and I'm going to stick with the images that Google provides for me. I am going to put this picture because Mrs. Basili loves nature. Wow, ladybug. I can also change the color of my background of this color. I can change it to a gold color. I really like the red and I like pink. So I'm changing the theme color and the background color. If you want, you can change the font. This, you can see that the form of the letters, that's font, changed when I chose a different one. Ugh, that's difficult to read, so I'm not going to choose that one for my wonderful students. I'm going to choose the basic font. I like the basic font. I'm going to X out of theme options. Bye-bye, see you later. And let's scroll down. Now, sometimes we have questions with a lot of words, and some people need an image so that they really understand the question. So I added an image to number 1. Let's go down to number 2. There's no image here. If I bring my cursor, I click on the question, you see how it's blue? That means that I can edit. Edit means to make changes. I can edit this question. So I would like to, when I kind of hover over the question, I can see the option to add an image. I'm going to click image. Now my question is, do you have a computer at home? So maybe I'll just put a picture of a computer. Ooh. That one looks pretty to me. Let's try this. Okay, now I have my image. I'm going to make it smaller. Remember, you always make it smaller in the corner because that keeps the picture the right proportion. So I have a header image. I changed the background color. Let me just make this. I have, and I'm going to put it in one of Mrs. Basili's favorite colors. So I have a header image. Woo. Check. I have an image next to my question, and I have another image For this question, okay, I want you to add images to the rest of your questions. Okay, excellent. Now, we're going to go back to one last tool that we can use. We're going to click on settings. Now, let's make sure. Okay, Mrs. Basili, let's get rid of this thing. Bye. See you later. Okay. All right. So let's make sure that we, in general, that we collect email addresses. This is important so that we know who took our survey and we can ask them questions if we have more questions. Okay? If you want, you can limit to one response so people can only answer one time, or you can leave it open so people can respond more than once. For presentation, I like to have a personal confirmation message. Now, this is the message that you receive after you take the survey. So when you send your survey to other people and they click submit, they will see this message. So I wrote, "Congratulations, you finished." You can choose a different message if you want. Now, you are going to make this a quiz. I understand that the questions are not typically quiz questions, but it's a fun way to understand how your teachers create quizzes. Click Make a Quiz. I'm not going to turn lock mode on. Lock mode means that it completely closes your computer so that you can't go onto any other website. I'm not going to do that for you. And I don't think you should do that for your respondents. Okay? Now, you can release the grade immediately after the person submits. So once the person submits their answers to the questions, they can instantly, immediately see their grade. It's important to show that the missed questions, the questions that they did not answer, that they see the correct answer, and that they understand the point values. Okay, I'm going to erase this for you. All right. All right. So let's save this. Save. Okay. So how do I make it? I made this a quiz. So I'm going to erase this. So for question number 1, do you have internet at home? If I make this a quiz, I can click on the question. Now at the bottom, you see something called answer key. Now you need to click on answer key. I click. And I will enter the correct answer. Now, this question does not have a correct answer, so maybe I could put yes, just to practice the quiz function. And this is going to be worth 20 points. Okay? And then I click done. Let's go down to number 2. Do you have a computer at home? In the answer key, I say yes is the correct answer. I'm going to make it 20 points. So I have a total of 40 points so far. It's best if this number is out of 100. Let's go down. We click done. Let's go to number 3. I went to Google Classroom in these classes. Answer key. So Mrs. Basili wants you to go in every class. So the correct answer is all of them. The total points I'm going to do is 20. You can see up here that it changed to the total points being 60. Done. Let's go down. Number 4. In the answer key, again, the correct answer is yes, I completed work in every single class. And my points are 20, and I click done. Okay, now I only have 20 more points until 100, so it's lucky that I only have one more question. The answer key, there's no specific answer key because it's an open question. So I'm going to add feedback. So when someone responds, they'll see my feedback. So for example, great answer. Save. And I'm going to make this 20 points. Done. So now my total points is 100. Let me preview this to make sure that it's exactly how I want it. So when I click preview, this is what other people will see when they take my survey. I have my header, I have my colors, I got my pictures, perfect. So I'm going to take the quiz and just practice to see if it makes sense. Do you have internet at home? Yes. Ooh, that's worth 20 points. I hope I get 20 points. Yes. Okay. Finish schoolwork. My plan is I will complete my schoolwork for Mr. Wu, Miss Sabki, Miss Rebecca, and Mr. Rosenblum. I hope I have enough time. I don't need a copy of my responses, and I click submit. Now we see my message, congratulations, you finished. Remember, we put in a personal message. Ooh, I can see my score. Click. What did I get? 40? Well, that's okay. So that's how you make your survey. I want a header, I want images for each question, and I want it to be a quiz. Have fun. Bye-bye.